They're called earth pyramids, ladies with hairdos, goblins, and fairy chimneys. But my favorite name for them is hoodoos. It means to bewitch, and that's exactly what these iconic rock formations do. We stopped by a different overlook for one last glance at the Grand Canyon. Arizona into Utah was the most beautiful drive yet. We had reservations at Sunset Campground. It was an awesome spot. The sites were spacious, and the tent camping is separate from the RVs, which I appreciate. Best of all, the campground is in a perfect location, less than a half mile from the Sunset Point Lookout. What? Bryce Canyon has the highest concentration of hoodoos in the world, and it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. We couldn't wait to get a closer look. On our first day, we hiked the popular Queen's Garden and Navajo Loop Trail. And if you haven't already guessed, I was completely enchanted by those lumpy columns of rock. The best part of the hike was at the end. This cool slot canyon called Wall Street, right before the steep hike out. Another nice thing about our campground was the bus stop right at the entrance. The shuttle will take you out to various lookout points for free.
The next stop will be Inspiration Point.
We rode out to catch the sunset. Either we missed it, or maybe it wasn't the best vantage point, but the sky and the amphitheater were gorgeous anyway. There are seriously no bad views here. Then we followed the rim trail back to camp. On our last day at Bryce, we were ready for a longer hike. We chose the Navajo Peekaboo combination loop. But first, we stopped for a closer look at Thor's hammer. This trail is definitely more strenuous. But on the flip side, it's a lot less crowded and has even more spectacular views. We got to see the wall of windows. It demonstrates how the cliff wall erodes and will eventually turn into new hoodoos. There was also this little corridor that opened up to a sweeping view of perfectly stacked symmetrical hoodoos.
Dance with me beneath the stars, moonlight crashing on our wild hearts. With your head in mine, everything is fine. We've still got the rest of our
This was the last national park of our trip, and we couldn't have asked for a better one to end on. In the morning, we would be headed east, but our trip wasn't over just yet.